Football fans. France didn't just beat Sweden, they gave them a football lesson. Seriously, this wasn't a match. It was a live demonstration of what happens when one of the best teams in the world decides to play at full speed. From the very first whistle, France looked like they had somewhere else to be. The passing was quick, the movement was flawless, and Sweden barely had time to breathe before France were already in their final third. You know it's going to be a long night when your defenders are warming up before they've even touched the ball. Then came the man everyone expected, Kylian Mbappe. The guy is so fast that if he ever races the team bus, I'm honestly putting my money on him. His first goal was classic Mbappe. One burst of pace, one touch, one finish, simple. The Swedish defenders looked like they were chasing tomorrow. And before they had time to recover, boom, Mbappe again, a brace, just like that. At this point, Sweden's backline was probably asking the referee if substitutions were allowed for defenders' confidence. France were absolutely everywhere. Every pass found a teammate. Every attack looked dangerous. Even the players sitting on the bench probably felt like they could score. The scary part? France never looked like they were forcing it. Everything happened naturally. It was like watching a group of friends having a kickabout in the park. Except one team happened to be full of world-class players. Credit to Sweden though, they never stopped trying. They kept running, they kept pressing, and they fought until the final whistle. But some days, football is cruel. You can give everything you've got and still end up chasing shadows. France's midfield completely controlled the game. Sweden couldn't build attacks because every passing lane seemed to disappear. It felt like France had 12 players on the pitch. Either that, or they had discovered the offside trap's secret cheat code. And can we talk about Mbappe for a second? People always ask, who's the best player in the world right now? After performances like this, he's definitely in the conversation. Not just because of the goals, but because every single time he touched the ball, something exciting happened. The crowd knew it, the commentators knew it, even Sweden knew it. Every time Mbappe started running, you could almost hear the defenders thinking, oh no, not again. The funniest moment. Sweden finally managed to put together a nice attack. The fans stood up. They thought, this could be our chance. 30 seconds later, France was celebrating at the other end. Football can be unbelievably disrespectful sometimes. As the match went on, France looked completely in control. No panic, no mistakes, no drama, just calm, confident football. The kind of football that wins tournaments. And here's the scary part for every other team left. France don't even look like they've reached top gear yet. If this is them warming up, good luck to everyone else. Sweden leave the tournament with their heads held high. They gave everything. They never stopped believing. But tonight belonged to France. And more importantly, it belonged to Kylian Mbappe, a brilliant brace, another dominant performance, and another reminder that when France are playing like this, stopping them becomes one of the hardest jobs in football. So the question is, can anyone actually stop France? Or are we watching the future World Cup champions in real time? Because after tonight, the rest of the tournament has officially been put on notice.